Despite the many years separating them, two men have found a common connection, thanks to a class ring. The ring has been missing for 8 decades along the shores of Maine, and as Amanda Hill reports, the discovery was a complete surprise to everyone.
It was right down in over on these cracks here, right against the wall.
Logan Laliberte and his fiancée Brittany were just looking for a spot to dip into the ocean while visiting Fort Edgecombe. They weren't expecting to dip so deeply into history with an old beat-up class ring they found.
It was very roughed up. It had spent a lot of time there. There was a crack in it. The gold it looked like copper more than anything else.
All Logan could make out was Wiscasset and class of 1934. He brought it to a friend to clean up.
There was Andrew Bulu who does the gold work, and I think he saw the initials on the back because he polished it, and then that's when the digging started.
After 3 years of light digging through online archives and the local library, he got connected with Sheila Sawyer, secretary of Wiscasset's alumni.
I store all the history of the school myself right here in my house.
When Laliberte called her,
and I said, did it have any initials on it to identify it? And he said, yes, the initials are HWL. And he said, well, I wonder if you know who it would be. And I said, yes, I do know.
So you didn't have to look anything up. You knew immediately who this belonged to.
Yeah.
She made a phone call to the owner's son, Walter Leavitt, known to most in the area as Skip.
My father never talked about ever having a class ring or ever losing a class ring.
Skip believes his father, Harold Walter Leavitt, lost his class ring 79 years ago, shortly after graduation, likely hanging out with his 12 other classmates at Fort Edgecombe, just across the bridge from what, at the time, would have been Wiscasset Academy.
Well, the first thing I had to do was pinch myself, because this is not possible. I mean, of all the people that graduated from Wiscasset High School in all the years, to find my father's ring is just like, this is just really radical.
Skip met with Logan to get the ring back, and the two connected over the history of the ring and the man who wore it, even if only for a few weeks 79 years ago.
Just to know, just to kind of understand the energy of the ring that I was wearing. I'm glad I found out. It seems like it was an upstanding Mainer. Proud to have worn it for a few years.
Harold Leavitt passed away 30 years ago. Skip says wearing his ring is almost spiritual.
I have a lot of connections with my father, but this is one that I never had.
And back at Fort Edgecombe, Skip is hanging on a little tighter to the ring, grateful for Logan's effort to find him.
I hope there are always another generation of people that are concerned and care about the past and want to make the future as good as they can make it.
He says he won't wear the ring much longer as he doesn't want it to wear out. He says he wants to pass it down to his son.